Two, one. Alrighty, everybody. What is up? Welcome back to the Journeyman Sports Podcast. We've got me and Kate in the building today. Good to be back with the both of us. Getting a little late night recording session in. We've got quarterback tier list for today. We're going to be judging this off of the previous season's performance. So we're not going to be really judging. I mean, there will be some aspect of potential, but I think we really want to try and judge this based off of how these QBs performed last season. As you can see here, we've got a full list with some backups, with as many backups that ended up playing this year. So some of these guys will go through quicker than others, but we'll try and at least give an explanation for all of these guys. So first and foremost, Cade, how are you doing and how are you feeling going into today's episode?
Dude, I'm doing well. I'm for some reason having trouble with the screen setup here, but I don't know what seems to be going on, but you know what? It's fine. Can you see me?
I can see you just fine.
All right, just want to make sure. All right, but I'm feeling good. I'm, living just another day, another dollar, bro, but I'm definitely excited to rank some quarterbacks, kind of
Yeah.
get into it.
So we'll go ahead and get started with Aaron Rodgers. So this is obviously, I think we'll probably just put him based on what we know that he's capable of, since he got 4 snaps this last season. So where would you place Aaron Rodgers? I guess we'll just do this one on where you expect him to be next season.
Where I expect him to be next season is probably I would put him in the average. I really don't see him being above average with that Jets receiving core. Um, the way that it is, even if they do draft another, rookie guy or they get another guy in there, especially with him having to take a whole year off and him being already a older quarterback, I don't think, it's really going to be easy for him to come back in the situation that the Jets are in right away and step right into that role behind a terrible offensive line. And usually those things don't just fix themselves over one season. So of course,
Yeah.
we've seen Aaron Rodgers be elite. We've seen him be almost elite. We've seen him be better, but
Yeah. I'm gonna second that. I think average is a pretty good spot. I mean, he's gonna be 40 coming off a ACL tear, so I think it's hard to
or
judge
Achilles.
where he could be. Or Achilles, sorry, you're right. Achilles injury. So I think average is pretty fair. To start. It's just gonna be all about how that offensive line plays next year. Next up is Aiden O'Connell from the Raiders. Me personally, I think he is in the mid tier. I think he did pretty solid this year. I mean, didn't really have many expectations, but I thought he looked more times good than bad. So I would say mid or maybe even the we don't know slash too soon range.
I would say we don't know and too soon. Just because I think there are flashes, and especially him being in kind of a weird situation with Antonio Pierce stepping in and all that drama.
Yeah.
I think he handled that pretty well, so I think that's
Yeah.
a good spot for him.
This one should be pretty easy. Andy Dalton, I think we can both just agree off rip. This is
Oh yeah,
backup territory. That one's pretty easy. Anthony Richardson. This is an interesting one. Very, very fun guy to watch. I think he's got definitely all the potential in the world. I would say if we're still sticking with the grading off of last year, I would have to also put him in that we don't know slash too soon. I
yeah, that's
think
what.
I think he definitely showed a lot of flashes, but with the injuries and him only playing really not even 3 full games, I think it's a little hard to put him with Aaron Rodgers based off of 3 games.
Yeah, definitely.
So we got Bailey Zappi next. I mean, this is a backup. We think backup or maybe will be
I
benched soon
I
or
would say bad.
bad. I like that. I think that's pretty good. I don't.
Because
Yeah,
I mean, when he's on the field, he's had success. So I don't want to just throw him in that,
yeah,
backup tier right away. Because there have been those flashes. It might just be the system around him. But then again, any New England quarterback hasn't looked very great. So
yeah. So I'll let you take lead off next on Baker Mayfield. I think this is where we could get our first real disagreement of this video.
I think he's almost elite in the system that he's in.
I think that yeah,
Anywhere else, like I agree, he would probably be in that average range, but just the way that he operated, the fact that he came into a team first year and got them to the playoffs and got them a win,
hmm,
I
I want
like,
to say it's average to me is where I'm at. I mean, this is a tough one. I think if there were a spot right between there, it'd be perfect for him.
yeah, I mean,
I'll let you call this one. This is your call.
yeah, we'll throw him an average because I know people in the comments will be like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This one. Oh, I already know. I already know where I'm going. I would put Brock Purdy in that average tier as well. I think you're gonna
and
be beating the
I think
door for almost elite though.
I think average is fine just because I know in any other system it'd be a different story probably. Um, Regardless of what people say, I'm not saying that he would be bad in another system. I'm just saying it would be different from what he looks like in a 49ers jersey. So I'm gonna go ahead and go average as well.
Yeah, and that's no diss to Brock Purdy. It's just I don't know. I thought he played a really good game in the Super Bowl for what I expected of him, but I think average is a good spot for him right now.
Yeah.
Bryce Young, this is another interesting one. What are your thoughts? It's a heavy grain of salt one
I'm
right
a, I'm
here.
a, I'm gonna go. We don't know too soon, just because I gotta see him with some weapons and an actual chance.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think it's really hard to judge him based off of the absolute shitstorm that Carolina was this year.
Yeah.
That
Okay, so
was rough.
they have Carson Wentz here, but I think we should just judge him as Sam Howell. And then they have Clayton Tune for Arizona right
We
there.
got Sam Howell down here. He is on the
Oh,
list.
oh, we're grading
Yeah.
backups,
Yeah,
everything.
there's a lot on this list, so I'm hoping we get through it in the time we have. We might have to pick up a little bit here.
No, we're good. All right, let's just throw Carson Wentz in the backup. I don't think anybody he's been a
Oh
backup
shoot.
for years.
Yeah.
Anybody needs to question that.
CJ
Um,
Stroud.
CJ Stroud is elite.
Elite?
I would put him in the elite range.
Ooh, I'd have to
He
go
carried,
almost elite.
in my opinion, he carried a below average roster to deep in the playoffs. In his rookie year, he was in the argument for MVP. He won.
Yeah.
He won Rookie of the Year by a long shot. Had an argument. Oh, he won Offensive Player of the Year, like
Offensive rookie of the year.
or Offensive Rookie of the Year. My fault.
Yeah. Mm.
Just
That's
yeah,
tough because I just like to me, if I'm looking down the list, I mean, obviously we know who's gonna be in this number one category. We
yeah.
know the one player that is. I mean,
But to me, I'm
is CJ
CJ
Stroud in the same conversation to you as like a Lamar, Joe Burrow,
I mean,
Jalen
you
Hurts?
you have me, yeah. You have me pick CJ Stroud over Jalen Hurts. I'm taking CJ Stroud at this point.
All right, I like that. I like that argument. I'm good with elite. Uh, is this Clayton Tune right here? I
Yeah,
think
that's Clayton Tune.
backup.
Yeah. Or I mean, let's put him in the will be benched soon.
Yeah, we'll
He,
put him up a tier
he's
from those
already in the
guys.
bench because we have a little bit of Clayton Tune bias on this channel, but but and
Yeah,
and he has shown sparks when he did get chances.
yeah.
Obviously, he's a sixth round, fifth round rookie, so it's not much.
Got Dak Prescott next. I think this is the definition of almost elite.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I mean, I
This
know
is
there's
almost elite. We
I
might
know
get
there's
some hate for that, but
I know there's people out there that would definitely argue for average because I mean, hey, I mean Aaron Rodgers being in the average tier, I wouldn't put it past Dak, but
yeah, when Dak is hitting though, I mean, you can say that
yeah,
about any quarterback, but I
yeah,
like
when
Dak in this almost elite tier. I think he's
yeah,
better than maybe Aaron Rodgers, maybe not, but I would definitely say he's better than Purdy or Mayfield. Like
we
if I
just
had to
didn't get
take
to
a
see,
quarterback.
the only reason Aaron Rodgers is down there is because we didn't get to see him play.
Yeah, we don't know what he's gonna look like with the Jets.
Daniel Jones, I'm putting right in
Mid. I
mid.
think we've got 3 or 4 mids in a row right here with Carr, Deshaun Watson. We might even
I
have 6. We might have 6 mids in a row right here.
with Carr, I want to make an argument for we don't know too soon because of his situation.
I think
I
mid.
because I think at the beginning of the year, yeah. At the end of the year, Derek Carr was clicking and was really hitting and was looking like old Derek Carr. And I get it, oh, end of the year he had to play his butt off, whatever. I get it. I know. But just based off what I saw and the situation kind of trending in the upwards direction to the point where we absolutely manhandled the Falcons. Um, I just
I
think I think it can be an argument for we don't know too soon with him in the second.
yeah. I feel like mid is like exactly what he is to me.
Okay,
I feel
I'll give
like
you I'll
we
give you
meet in the middle on mid.
yeah, Deshaun Watson bad because he's just a bad person.
Yeah, I
And
mean
and
he's not put up
and
good
and
numbers either.
yeah, yeah. So,
We got Desmond Ritter, I think, also in the bad.
yeah, I think he's bad.
I think also this could potentially be
Minshew
up in the too soon, but
Minshew is definitely
mid.
yeah.
He's 100% mid. He almost got the Colts to the playoffs, so
Yeah, he's like he's
we're
a
big Minshew fans here.
mid quarterback, yeah. Um
Geno Smith. This is an interesting one. Had
I
that really good year 2 years ago, and then not a
think
bad year
I
this
think
year.
he's fallen back down to mid.
I agree with that. I think mid's a perfect spot for
I
him.
think will be benched soon is good for Jacoby Brissett because you know that he can come in, he can give you quality starts if you need it, but he's not a quality starter all the time. Um,
I got Jalen Hurts in almost elite. He took a big step back this year to me.
yeah, yeah, I got him on almost elite too after that huge fall off at the end
Yeah,
of the
I
year.
mean that a lot of that to me, their fall off was starting with him.
Jameis Winston, I would say mid.
Interesting. I was thinking potential bad,
Yeah,
but I think
I,
I could settle for either of these.
I could settle either way too. It doesn't matter.
You're a Saints fan, so I'm leaving this one to you.
I'm going mid just because I know he can still win games as a starter.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Jared Goff,
Almost elite
ah,
to me. That's just my call.
Hmm, I think after this year, don't we have to give him elite?
Mm,
It's the Lions, bro.
they're loaded. That's the thing.
But the receiving core is not.
I would not say that they're bad. I think they're pretty good.
They have Amon Rod. Jameson didn't play the entire year.
Laporta's really good. Jameer Gibbs is the
I know,
back.
I know. He has weapons, but so does Stroud.
I don't think I could put Goff in the same tier as Stroud.
Okay, I'll
That's
give him almost elite.
yeah, because I don't know. I feel like this elite tier is like, your Burrow, Lamar's.
Garoppolo is bad.
Yeah, bad.
Straight up bad.
Burrow, this one's quick. He's elite. I
Easy.
don't think there's any questions. We're saving this number one just for one guy, just the absolute top dog. Jordan
Jordan.
Love.
I would say we don't know too soon.
I think we
It's
could put him there or average.
Yeah, I think but I feel like average is kind of guys that we've seen enough of to know. I still think there's still some untapped stuff there with Jordan Love. So
Hopefully he can get a little bit of help.
yeah,
Josh Allen, this is elite. That's
yeah.
right.
I mean, this year he was like borderline almost elite to me, but I'll give him elite just because it is Josh Allen, Madden cover athlete status, all that shit. Um,
Josh Dobbs.
we got to give him mid after this year. I mean, we saw him
Ooh,
dog through some games.
that was a rough fall back to earth in Minnesota, though. I think
It,
he would have to be in like bad.
I I would give him mid, but I
Hold on.
mean,
I feel like this we need to do this. I feel like that was misleading.
what?
I feel like we need to move we don't know too soon below mid.
Yeah, yeah. I,
So
I
I'd feel more comfortable putting him in that now.
yeah,
Or yeah, maybe we don't know. Oh, I
yeah.
just don't like I feel like he belongs in bad.
I just, I just, yeah, bad. We'll give him bad.
I just don't think I could put him with these guys.
Yeah.
Justin Fields,
Oh, he's hard one.
mid? He had a pretty solid back half of the season. They started winning some, and
Yeah, it's
he's
gotta be.
shown lots of
Yeah,
flashes.
so many flashes. I really do feel like he'll take it the next step,
Yeah.
just with better staff, dude.
Justin Herbert underperformed to an extent this year and then
I'm
got
giving
hurt.
him almost elite. I
I
can't. I'm
yep,
not putting him up there with Josh Allen and them boys.
no, not right now. The talent is there, but we got to see some production and get into the
Hopefully
playoffs.
Harbaugh gets him there. I'm put Kenny Pickett in the will be benched soon category with
Yep,
ease.
easy money right there.
Kirk,
Got to put him in
average.
average. I think we
Yeah.
got two averages in a row right here with him and Kyler Murray.
Because Kyler could be almost elite soon again. I think he was in that tier. He kind of fell down.
He had a underrated year this year.
He
Just
definitely
not
did.
much to watch in Arizona.
Yeah, kind of went under the radar. Lamar elite
Lee, that's easy.
MVP. I mean he he is the only other quarterback. Him and Burrow, I would argue up in that upper echelon with Patrick, but
Yeah, I mean, I gotta see some more postseason success from Lamar.
yeah.
He
But I
fell
mean, Joe Burrow
hard.
has beat
Yeah,
he could beat Mahomes. So
yeah. I yeah. What about Mac Jones? I think we can all agree
I
that
don't.
like
I think he's will be benched soon. I don't think he's quite in the backup because I still think he does have a chance to succeed just somewhere else. It's not going to be in New England.
think Stafford average.
I would put him
He
in
got him
almost
to
elite. I would put him in almost elite, dude. I mean,
that's
he's given Cooper Cup multiple great years. He's given Puka Nakua the best rookie year a receiver's ever had. Like, he's
a good
kept the
point.
Rams in it.
He got them to the playoffs when they were expected to have like a top 7 pick this year.
Yeah, he's a dog. Mitch is a backup. He got cut by the Steelers. Like, he's not even in the league right now. So,
Mahomes, number one.
yeah,
Hold
obviously.
on, I gotta put him up here. That doesn't even need to be discussed. Who is this?
That's PJ Walker from backup for the Bears.
Backup.
Backup, yeah.
Russell Wilson.
Bad. No, mid.
Yeah, he had a solid season. It was
Yeah,
just all
I
that
would,
contract stuff that really kind of
yeah,
screwed him over.
and the first half of the season. The first half of the season
Yeah.
looked awful.
He got
He
hot there for a little bit.
he got it together. He got his weather together for sure.
Yeah.
So Ryan Tannehill will be benched soon.
Yep. His time is just coming to an end. Sam Howell.
We don't know too soon, but also I
Yeah.
don't think we're gonna get the chance to see, sadly. I don't think he's gonna be the guy
Yeah.
until next year.
It's unfortunate 'cause I think he's got a lot of talent.
Yeah, and I think he could be a starter somewhere. But
I think Taylor Heineke backup.
yeah, backup.
Tommy DeVito backup.
Hey, he came in and won though, so I would put him in that. I think he's up there with Clayton Tune.
Yeah, we could put him in. We'll be benched soon.
Yeah, yeah.
My guy T Law. This I'm sure could cause some discussion here between us.
Where do you want to put him? Because I'm not letting you put him in elite.
No, no, definitely not. I feel like average is a
Okay,
safe spot. I think this season, yet again, he showed some flashes. I think it was a step back compared to the 2 years ago when we made the playoffs. I do think a lot of the fall off in the back end of the year was mismanagement with his injuries, which I think led him to look a little bit worse than what he actually is and played like. But I feel like average is a good spot for Trevor Lawrence right now.
yeah,
Tua, I think also in that average tier.
yeah.
I
I,
don't.
I mean, yeah. I without Tyreek, he's mid, but yep.
Yeah,
But Tyrod back up.
yeah.
Is
I'd
that
I'd even put him in like yeah. That's back up. We need to like
what?
feel like. Let's see. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Feel like this is a little bit more. Okay.
Yeah,
Who is that Tyler Bagent
Tyson, yeah.
or Tyson Bagent?
Yeah,
Will
that's
be
Tyson.
benched soon.
I I liked him. I liked him a lot. I would put him in backup
All right. I think that's where we also. Where do we want to put Will Levis?
mid.
Mid?
Oh no, no, I would put him in.
No.
We don't know too soon. We don't know too soon.
Yeah. Get that
'Cause,
guy a little bit of help and let's see what happens.
yeah, and Zach Wilson. This
Bad, junk, awful, worse in the league.
okay.
I cannot stand this guy. Oh my gosh. Can we just keep him down here?
Yeah,
Can we not
sure.
even put him on the list?
Yeah, we don't have to put him on the list.
Yes. God, that guy is junk. Absolute junk. Oh, well, let's see. I'm gonna put this back up actually. Did not mean to do that. Oh man. Uh-oh. We got a lot going on now. Oh gosh.
No, no worries.
Oh, here we go. Maybe. This is uh-oh. Good night.
Yeah.
Go back to this real quick.
My screen looks more normal now.
How do I need to sign into this? All right. Well, never mind. We're not gonna get the screen share off back again. But yeah, I'd say that was a pretty good tier list. I think we'll probably potentially get
Yeah.
some comments about certain players, but if you had to pick one guy who you think could be the biggest riser next year, who do you think that's gonna be in your book?
I really like Will Levis. I didn't think I would be saying that, but I think it's between him and Anthony Richardson.
Yeah,
The guys
Richardson
that
on my list.
are gonna be the jumps. I think him and Richardson both have big shots. I do think that the Titans made a huge mistake letting Vrabel go. I think that he was going to be a key piece of Will Levis's development over there. But it is what it is. It's a business at the end of the day. I'm sure Malik Willis will probably be moving on after this offseason as well. That's another guy I really thought I had my finger on, and
Yeah.
it didn't work out. Him and Justin Ross both kind of had the fall from grace for me this year, which sucked. But um, it is what it is. I'm looking forward to seeing Will Levis with more help and a better offensive line, and hopefully just a better situation in general. I
Yeah.
think the GM in Tennessee is doing a good job with the defense. I just would like to see, probably Derrick Henry move on, some of these older guys move on and bring in some young talent and some other veteran pieces that can kind of get that team back on track. So
Yeah. For me, I'd probably have to pick either Anthony Richardson or Jordan Love. I think if you can keep the same core around Richardson and Indy, and then I think if Green Bay could get another weapon for for Jordan Love, then I think those guys could skyrocket. I think Richardson's probably got a little bit more, you know, I think he's got a bigger ceiling than Jordan Love, but those are definitely like two guys I would bet the barn on to have really good seasons next
I
year.
mean, I think Anthony Richardson at peak could be like the next just insane, like
Freak
what
of
are we
nature
even
guy.
yeah, like what are we even watching right now type of player.
Yeah, I think I mean, obviously this has been the comp the whole time, but he's got a lot of Cam Newton with a better arm, I think.
I see if real football fans are around, bro, I see a lot of Randall Cunningham in him. Like a lot of Randall Cunningham. Just the way of like just able to break the pocket in a very like fluid way. It doesn't look all chopped up and look like
He's
he's like
so
stumbling around.
fast too.
It's crazy to watch. And then just the way like if you go back and watch old Randall Cunningham, he'd be like literally like getting sacked and still throw like a 60-yard bomb.
Yeah.
And it's just because of like freak arm talent. And that's literally
Well,
what
and Josh Allen even said it last week at like the Super Bowl media thing. He said Richardson might have the biggest arm in the league, which I mean, there was a play against the Rams where he's like he jumps up and like is getting hit in midair and then still gets a completion like down the field. It's just
yeah.
stupid stuff. Like I went to the first game where they played the Jags here in Indy, and I mean, you see the numbers, and but like all these NFL guys are fast. Like you see what he runs, and then you see him in person, and he's making, he's outrunning linebackers with ease, and then the secondary guys are even struggling to get him. And I mean, if he
And
can
then
stay
when
healthy and learn to not get hit, like not especially not take the stupid hits that he doesn't need to, then he could be all world. He's got all the potential. It's
It
all
he
right
could
there.
legitimate like we think Lamar is the most entertaining. Imagine Lamar, but he's 6'4" and has the strength of Superman and like
Yeah.
also
I mean, that's a Madden created character.
and literally might even be faster.
Like this is like your guy that you play Road to Glory with in NCAA and then your senior year. This is that character.
It's just not even fair. Like
It's not. If he maxes out his potential and the Colts continue to get him help, rest of the league could be in trouble. And I'm scared as shit as a
I
Jaguars
would
fan of him and CJ Stroud.
I would love for him to find his stride. I would love for Justin Fields to find his stride somewhere.
Justin Fields could be
So
a
we
big
can
one
have
too.
so we can have just a bunch of guys going crazy. That'd be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
But
Let us know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Running out of time here, so we'll wrap this up. But let us know your guys' comments, who you guys think could be the biggest riser, and even the guy who falls the most next season. Thank you guys for watching. Keep tapping in with us. This has been the Journeyman Sports Podcast. We'll see you guys next time.